Okay, good afternoon. My name's David. I will be doing this rebuttal response for my opponent's negative constructive. I'll be making counter arguments to what she made against me, and I'm going to prove to you that she had more offense than defense. Now, my opponent's first negative was funding. She explains that I provided no funding plan for the body cameras. Doing further research, found an article according to the Department of Justice posted on September 2015. The federal government awarded $23.2 million in local agencies in 32 states to implement body cameras. This federal grant covers $19 million for the purchase of cameras, $2 million for training, and another $2 million for assessment. Now, these are only allocated to obviously not all the states, but it is a grant. What most of these state and local agencies do is get usually funded by the federal government. Now, the federal government's goal was to purchase 50,000 cameras within 3 years. The sole responsibility of the department would be to implement a policy and program for each specific department. Obviously, there's more than 50,000 police officers in the United States, but it is a start. I understand that cameras require a lot of funding, but with help of the federal government, it is possible. Now, my opponent's second argument is that the potential for departments and officers to withhold footage from the public. Now, according to a very reputable company that implements body cameras called Axon, now whatever is recorded in the actual system itself, it's automatically sent to a server that's only accessible by the actual company. So whatever that is already recorded on the camera cannot be erased. There's no way to edit it. There's no way to erase it. It is in the system forever. Now, that also company, as far as if you want the public wants to access it, all they need is a subpoena from a government entity, and they'll access that footage. So the claim that my opponent makes that the officer departments are able to withhold footage is false. Everything that is recorded is permanent. Be as it is so, officer also held accountable for their action on the camera. There's no way to backtrack, go back in time for the action they did. Because like I said, everything is permanent, just like anybody would be recording on your phone. There's no way to erase that. It's always in a server. Whatever phone you have, it's always going to be in the internet forever. In this case, it would be that specific company. My opponent's last claim, saying that officers are going to second guess their actions, or they're not able to do their job correctly because they are being recorded, or the other person is being recorded. It's not true. According to an article posted by Scientific American, they did research that person realizing they are being recorded or actually being watched automatically change their behavior, cause a cognitive effect that makes them second guess their actions. So even if you do it yourself, if you realize you're being recorded, being watched, you tend to act a different way. That's the same. It would be the same as a police officer interacting with the public. It it takes away that level of privacy, and that person realizes that whatever they do, whatever they say, will be used against them. So the fact that my opponent claims that the cameras will make the second guess, create a officer safety concern, is false. At the end of the day, a camera is just a camera. It's mounted on your body. It's how you're going to react to the threat. And lastly, my opponent makes the claim that she wants to abolish all body cameras. She doesn't explain what she would implement to that effect to fix it, to create a type of transparency with the public. She doesn't provide a solution to all the police brutality problems that are caught on body cameras. She doesn't explain how she would fund it, a different type of funding for a different program that would help create a better trust with the public. So she made no effort to claim that her plan is better. Now, either we get body cameras or there's going to be a lot more police brutality going on, and you're going to see a lot more of the problems that are happening.